Yo, we back once again with the True Hip Hop Podcast. It's your boy DJ Blaze.
And that guy again.
Wolverine, we back for episode 167. Going to heaven.
All the way to the top.
Before we get started, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Right now.
Like, comment, and share.
Right now.
It helps us out tremendously on the algorithm. Me and Wolf appreciate all the love y'all been giving us.
We do.
But y'all ain't subscribing, so hit that bell.
Bing! Drumline is
right
us.
here. And make sure it's all notifications. You heard me? All right, man. Yesterday on TMZ, rapper Young Gunna was released from prison after pleading guilty on Wednesday to one charge of conspiracy violate the Racketeering Influence Criminal Organization Act. The rapper, who has been behind bars in Georgia since his arrest in May, said that although he was pleading guilty, the entry was an Alford plea, meaning he still maintains his innocence. Gunna, 29, and Young Thug was arrested 2 days before Gunna were among 28 people accused of illegal racketeering activities as a part of a group called YSL, or Young Stoner Life. In a statement obtained by People magazine, Gunna, he became affiliated with YSL in 2016, but did not consider it a gang, and he said it was a group of people from the metro Atlanta area that had the same artistic interests. My focus of YSL was entertainment, the rapper said, who wrote and performed music and glorified urban life in the black community. In his statement, while I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements. I have not been interviewed. I have not cooperated with the police. And I have not agreed to testify or be a witness for any case or any upcoming cases. And I have no intentions of being in this trial in any way. Gunna continued, I have chosen to end my RICO case with an Alford plea and end my personal ordeal by publicly acknowledging my association with YSL Alford plea in my case. And the plea of guilty to one charge against me, which is in my best interest, while at the same time maintaining my innocence towards these charges.
He rat.
He's in rat.
He ratted.
Oh.
Bro, it was this is what I take from it, right? Like this, right? It was two main conspirators they was after, Young Thug and Gunna. They have a bunch of other cats, but they wanted the two top notch. For him to admit that YSL was a gang, which they claimed that Young Thug was the leader, he admitted it was a gang.
Right? He did say that. If
he admitted it was a gang, then they're going to use that statement saying, Young Thug, hey, your co-defendant found guilty that and admitted that Young YSL was a gang.
Well, he only got charged with one racketeering.
But yet and still, it wasn't.
Listen, this is his charge. He got one charge. Young Thug got 8 charges. He had one charge. Mm-hmm. He pled guilty to the racketeering. Mm-hmm. And he said he doesn't have to go to court and testify or none of that or make any statements. He's charged for selling drugs of a part of the gang.
Right. A gang. And you keep saying gang.
And he got time served for his charge.
You keep saying gang, bro.
I know.
So what you stating that YSL was a gang?
He said it's a gang in a music label.
It's a gang in a music. Fuck the music label part. That don't even matter. The fact that he said it was a gang is organized crime.
So if they offered you to get out of prison,
but no,
I'm saying they said you take this charge. You don't gotta testify. You don't gotta do anything.
You have to admit
it is a gang. It is a gang.
Period.
It was a gang.
Period.
Period.
But Young Thug's state and his case is based on his defense is based on YSL isn't a gang. They are a record label. For one of the head CEOs or the officers of the label saying that it was a gang,
Hey, I mean,
bro, in the court, in the law, in the eyes of the law, if they saying he's a gang that's organized crime, and Young Thugger is the CEO of that YSL label,
he didn't name nobody's name.
He don't have, but they're already
snitching on,
bro. Just like
being involved in the gang.
Just for instance,
if they ask you, "Are you in a gang?" and you say yes.
For example, like John Gotti. John Gotti was the head of the mafia.
Yeah, because he was the head boss, man. He had murders. Young Gunner don't have murders. They booked him on drug charges.
No. We're comparing.
That's not a good comparison.
We talking between Young Thugger and Yo Gotti. We're not talking about Gunner. Gunner already admitted that YSL was a gang.
Yes, that's what we talking about.
Just like the Bull admitted that the family was a mafia.
But what does that have to do with Gunner getting out, man?
He's getting out on his statement, not on the statement,
but his
recognition. On his recognition.
Make any statement.
That is not a statement, but on his recognition. Recognizing that YSL was a gang.
It was a gang.
Well, then Young Thug is going to jail for a long time.
Yeah, the Young Thug finna do about 20-something years.
Yeah, but that's because they got the admission.
Man, they still got a lot to prove.
But they got the admission.
Young Thug's case.
Yeah, but they got the admission. But they got the admission.
They got the admission that it's a gang. Okay, we know it's a gang. But the thing with Young Thug,
but that's his defense.
The Young Thug got to fight murders.
But that's his defense.
Young Gunner only pled guilty to his drug involvement with the drug part, and he did his 7 months.
And Young Thug is murders from being with an organized crime family. So, yeah, the murders relates to the organized crime family, which is YSL, which was admitted that it was a gang by one of the chief executive officers of the label.
Well, it was a gang and a record label. But
boom, bam, bam. Bye-bye. There you go.
The prosecution asked him.
Like Charleston White said, hey, I'm not a fan of him. Just like Boosie said the same thing. They're all saying the same thing.
Man, if any of these cats got in the same position, they gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these cats out here.
I'm not saying that they wouldn't, bro.
These cats out here always saying, oh, we street code. But when the nigga go to jail, nobody sends them shit. Nobody helps them. Nobody writes them. But it's all for the streets. Oh, keep my mouth closed. This. But if I can get some paperwork saying I'm not testifying,
and then you gonna put it on somebody, and somebody else get the and that's like we were saying before about T.I. It's only a rat if somebody else feeling the repercussions of it.
But he pled guilty to what he did. The drugs, that was his part. The drugs. But
what the admission of what that have to do with the admission of YSL being a gang?
Because it's all in the same case.
See, that's what I'm saying. They haven't him admit that, bro. That's what it's coming down to. That's what it's coming down to. The admission. That's why he don't need to testify. He don't need to testify. We already know that it's already been stamped in a judicial court that YSL is a gang.
They want Thug. That's who they really want. You know, that's why they let him go. If they really wanted Gunner, they could have said, "Oh, you did this, you did that."
I don't have to have evidence for that.
Yeah, they didn't have nothing on him but the drugs. When they got caught in the car with the drugs, that's what he really went to jail for. And he did the 7 months. And now you can go. We don't need you. We want to build a case against Thug.
So we're building that case. Is YSL a gang? Yeah, it's a gang. Oh, okay, cool. We don't need you no more. We got that admission from that YSL is a gang. We don't need you no more.
But they didn't ask him who's the leader. They didn't ask him none of that. They just said, was it a gang?
But they going to say that YSL is a gang, so therefore they're going to go to who's the owner of the YSL?
Who's the leader?
And the leader is the same thing. That's what I'm trying to say, that they trying to say that Young Thug defense is YSL is not a gang, it's just a record label.
He needed a better defense than that because they're gonna stick him with these murders, the breaking and entry.
That's how the only way that's the only way they're gonna stick. That's the only way they're gonna.
He got 8 charges. You know what I'm saying? That gun charge, that murder charge, the racketeering, breaking into people's houses and having hits put out on people. That's what they gonna stick him with. You know
And that's all by organized crime, bro.
Like Young Gunner, like he was a minor player in this. That's why he's the first one to leave.
Still, he still
like
he didn't rat, but he ratted.
Yeah, it's ratting, but not ratting because he didn't name names. He just said it was a gang. Like, I don't know, man.
It's like, for instance, they said, "Oh yeah, true hip hop."
No, if they would have said you can get out of prison if you just admit YSL is a gang. You gonna stay in there for 20 years or get out? You know what I'm saying? You know how cold it is in that prison cell.
I mean, you know, he knew what was going on during that time, bro. He
he
had idea. He knew about the guns. He knew about the gang. He knew about the hits. He knew about all that.
Yeah, he knew about it, but he wasn't involved.
He may not have been involved, but you under an organized crime family.
Wack 100 said he ain't a street dude like that, man.
Who, Gunna?
Yeah.
He never was a street dude like that.
Yeah.
He was selling Birkin bags and purses.
I thought he was pushing P.
Purses. Oh, what? Prada. Birkin bags. You want to go back? That's what Lil Baby said. You want a bag? Go see Gunna. A lot of people got a bag from Gunna. Joel Santana got a bag from Gunna. Was like, yeah, shout out to Gunna for giving me the bag. He had the bags, bro.
Yeah, but well, he's home now, man.
He home now, bro. But I mean, you know.
Let us know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think Gunna is a snitch for getting out and saying that YSL is
I
a
say
gang?
He's the 80-20 snitch wise.
Or would y'all have did the same thing to get out of prison, man? Let us know, man.
I mean, he did what he had to do to get out of prison, bro, without a doubt. But
I just think he did what he had to do, man.
He did, but I mean, it's kind of like
versus
snitching.
Getting out right now, this admitted it was a gang.
That it was a gang.
Like
snitch on your boy. You get out right now.
He didn't snitch on. He didn't name his name though.
He just may not say the name, but it's all gonna translate back to the owner. Just like for instance, we gonna rob a bank in a car that's your name in it. It's in your name, right? We gonna rob a bank with a car with your name on it. Me and you both go rob the motherfucking bank, right? And all of a sudden, we both get caught because the simple fact they're looking at whose name is on the bank. So they're like, I don't need the passenger no more. I need the driver.
It's how many crimes.
The driver and the owner of the car.
He's not involved in all the shit they got on Thug.
He may not be involved in all the bank robberies, but he was on a few of them.
He was with the drug part, yeah.
I'm just being an example of the bank robbery and the case.
So you saying you would have just sat there for Thug? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they probably wouldn't have as strong as of a case.
No, the same situation, same case, same trial.
It all depends, man. I probably would sit there for him. I probably wouldn't have said nothing. I probably wouldn't trial. I would have went to trial because simple fact they got a weak case against me. They got a weak case against me, and they willing to just let me out. That means their case is really weak. So yeah, I would have probably went to trial. Being a trial and not admitting YSL a gang, then I'm not going against my partner either. But I would have probably had to sit in there because the trial going to start next month. He only had to probably sit there another month or two.
All right, man.
So I probably wouldn't have said nothing. I probably would have been like, all right, well, I wouldn't lay these couple months down because they got a weak case against me anyways. This stuff going to have to drop even more.
All right, man, we got to move on to the shout-outs,
But he wanted to go home.
I want to give a big shout-out to Too Short for getting his own street in Oakland. That's a good look, Short dog, man.
Congrats, Short.
One of my top 5 West Coast artists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, love. We've been...
Made up my mind when I was 17. I ain't with no wife, no wedding ring. I'll be a player for life. So where's your wife?
Probably at the rehab smoking the pipe. Hey, that's that real show shit right there.
Shout out to Short Dog.
These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales that we tell so well. You don't like my dirty rap, you can...
Make sure y'all stream Alpha King on all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube Music, man. It's on there. We doing big numbers, man. Wolverine, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to my city gun group.
Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man.
Right now.
We out of here. One love.
Peace.